Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see by the thumbnail and just the title of the video, I want to keep this serious because I know people have been making her so-called apology video into a joke, have been parodying it, have been reacting to it. But my thing is, I feel like this was intentional. So instead of people talking about how she groomed children, how she manipulated and abused her influential power of being a social media personality, and has changed the topic from that to, can you believe that she sang her apology video? And many people who weren't aware of it are now more aware of it because of, literally, this has gone beyond like the T channel atmosphere and like the classic like common people who talk about it. Ludwig talked about it, someone who personally I've never really seen him talk about that type of YouTube space, like her space, like the supposed kid-friendly space. Hell, even Anthony Fantano reacted to it. Like, this is getting out of hand, and I hope people keep remembering the reason why we're making fun of her apology, like the reason why she even had to allegedly apologize. It was because of her incredibly inappropriate interactions with her very young fans. And I want to say this is not an apology video at all. This is a joke, which I think that's what she was trying to do. If she wasn't, well, you made it into a joke. And this is undermining the victims' experiences and what they went through by a lot of things she said in the video, like victim blaming essentially, and just overall making it seem lighthearted in a way. I don't know how else to describe it, which is not at all the case. Even though this isn't technically illegal, it is still very, very inappropriate and has honestly not traumatized, but has harmed these kids for the long term. Now they're adults, and they have so many insecurities and a lot of this stuff that she has caused. And I hope people can remember that even though this, I'm gonna call it joke, this, I don't know what to call it, this ukulele video is ridiculous, and she should have properly apologized or properly took accountability. Overall, just her face throughout this whole video could just tell you how much she is displeased with her having to even make the video in the first place. I believe she should have followed her lawyers or whatever she has in the background, her management, whatever the case is. She should have listened to them and stayed silent, because this is much, much worse for her than it is if she stayed silent. Honestly, I feel horrible for all the victims of Colleen Ballinger. I hope it's not the closure you deserve. It's not. And I hope you get a proper closure, hopefully soon. I want to also quickly mention that this has gone completely overblown in the sense of how the media is covering it, and I hope the media is covering it properly and with facts. And there's a lot of Rolling Stone interviewed Adam McIntyre, I believe that's how you pronounce the name, I'm so sorry, and there has been a lot of people supporting the victims, because at the end of the day, they were children. They didn't understand what was going on. They were being influenced by someone they admire and looked up to and being abused. So yes, they are now grown. They understand what had happened to them now. And I think people should remember this. Don't remember her ukulele video. Remember the victims. Because honestly, I hate it. I hate the video. It was so cringy. I couldn't even watch the first 10 seconds of it. I've watched my personal favorite, technically T channel, Spill Sesh, sorry. And Petty Christine, or I believe that's how you pronounce the last name or middle name, used to be formerly known as Petty Page. I tried watching Ludwig's video, but he was just literally reacting to her ukulele video, so I could not watch it. Anthony Fantano, I was gonna watch it, but honestly, again, I know it's a double-edged sword where it literally brings awareness to what she did, but at the same time, people are forgetting the reason why she had to do the video to begin with, because she really minimizes the severity of the situation by making jokes about it. And there's a lot of, you could quote, like, every single word she said out of her mouth could be quoted as being minimizing the overall situation. I want to also say that she was not young in a sense. When Colleen Ballinger did all these stuff, she was in her 30s. So that is not at all an age where your brain is not fully developed. I don't know why hers wasn't, but you were a grown-ass woman talking to children 10 to 20 years younger than you were. How is that okay? Make that make sense. How is that okay? Like, that is not at all okay. Did you not have friends your own age? Or at least of age to begin with? Even then, that's still pushing the limit. Like, why were you talking to these children about your personal sex life and your marital problems and just things that kids shouldn't have to help you cope with? They're kids. Like, they are children. They have their own problems, you know, like kid problems, not grown-ass women problems. I just want to make sure, keep that in mind, that she was not young. Not saying 30 isn't young, but in this situation, that is not young at all. Talking to 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 13-year-olds, so on and so forth, like, that is not young at all. That is definitely predatory. I know she doesn't want to be called that. Well, that's what it is. It's literally sounds, hears, feels predatory. So we're going to call it what it is. I will say allegedly. I don't know if she's going to take any legal action because you really can't. In this situation, it's very complicated because it's not technically illegal what she's doing, which is honestly kind of crazy. Talking to minors should be very, very illegal, especially when you were grown. But this would technically be defamatory, which she could have a case for, but just due to the sheer amount of evidence people have shown, she wouldn't win. It's very difficult to win a defamation lawsuit. So I'm not a lawyer, but that's just what of the research I've done. So she has no chance of winning. If she does, she has one hella good lawyer, even with all the evidence piling against her. Like, why would she have a group chat called some Colleen, I don't know. These are children. This is super inappropriate. And I hope Colleen does a proper apology. I know she did one in 2020, where the first time Adam McIntyre came out, he was still 17, I believe, at the time, in 2020. And people literally didn't believe him, which is crazy. Always believe the child at the end of the day, especially when there was evidence that he had posted himself. I don't understand why you would believe this woman, this grown-ass, old-ass woman. I'm glad that she hasn't posted. I hope she cancels her tour, because people have been going to the tour just to see what she says, and she has changed a lot of the tour. She has made it more with her husband, I believe. Like, she does more skits with her husband, but she does throw jabs at the allegations, which is honestly ridiculous and really petty for a grown-ass woman like her. She's like, what, 35 now? I don't know, and I don't care. I just want to say sorry for anyone who has gone through this. Please, 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 just because they are someone you idolize, someone you really care about, if they start doing things that you're not comfortable with or that is a little weird, please speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up and tell a proper adult, because this woman should not be on the internet at all. I don't know how she thought that was okay, and especially with her ukulele video. My final thoughts is, please don't support this woman at all. Like, any type of engagement is still engagement. Bad engagement, good engagement. Please, if you want to watch her ukulele video, please watch someone reacting to it. Maybe possibly one of your favorite content creators, because at this point, literally everyone has reacted to it. Just because how sheer bad of an alleged apology video it's supposed to be, or it's claiming to be. She just called it high. I don't even think she was doing an apology video. I don't know, but literally anyone or everybody has reacted to it. Go ahead and watch theirs instead of hers. Please, 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 please be safe out there. The internet is a very scary place. People don't always seem to have the good intentions, and sometimes people are really, really stupid. Like myself, I am also very stupid, and hope to never do something like that. I hope. People need to just be careful and be more honest, especially if someone tells you their age right away. Please don't just believe it from a fact. Like, as a creator, please be careful. Like, I'm talking to the creators, I mean. Most creators don't even really engage with their fans anymore, just because of how bad and how easy it has been to lie on the internet now. So I do comment on comments. If you comment down below, I will, of course, comment. But nothing weird like that. But yes, please be safe out there. Please be careful. And I hope you have a great day. And I will see y'all later.